Good afternoon and welcome to Growth Hackers Live, to AI Growth Hackers. Today we are going to be digging into AI tools like never before. We are going to give you a live run through Mia, our AI marketing specialist. You're going to get a free promo code, and I'm going to have all of you guys join us and follow along with us. So if you have not registered, even if you have, it's okay. You can still go back. We are going to be hanging out at mia.profitlifter.com. And guys, today is going to be a lot different than other days. Most of the time, I just sit here and yap at you. Today, I want you guys to be throwing in your questions for me. I want you to be talking about like what's going on. Any questions that you have as we're going through this. I'm going to be taking my time going through the questions. I'm going to show you everything that's there. I'm going to show you how it all fits together. I'm even going to give you a little bit of tips and show you how you can immediately start using your new knowledge base, your new marketing strategy using Mia. And then from there, it's boundless. The opportunities are just forever and ever. And so we're going to have a lot of fun today. If you guys have questions, if you get stuck, if you just want to pick my brain, throw it out in the chat. That's what today is all about. Today is all about Mia. It's all about making sure that we're helping you set up a marketing strategy and a marketing plan that you're excited about, that you know that and just a really cool tool. Now, before we jump in too far, I asked last week, and I think this is worth clarifying. Let me adjust my camera a bit. I think this is worth clarifying. Mia is not an ongoing tool. I'm going to give away the promo code while we're going through this. Give you the promo code so that you can unlock all the free stuff here at the end. And if you don't get it, you're one of my favorite clients, so just reach out to Brett and he'll make sure you're taken care of. If for some reason you miss it or whatever, we'll make sure you're taken care of. But the first thing I want to express is that Mia is not an ongoing tool. This is not something that you're going to use time exercise that is going to help you get your knowledge base in order. It's going to help you come up with a strategy, but it's not going to just sit here and spit out all your emails. It's not going to spit out all of your content. It's going to create a framework for your own AI. Seth, you don't actually need to re-register. You can, if you're in here, you could go back in. Or the other thing I always do, I just go incognito and go in that way. As you're going through this, I want you to understand what we're doing is we're programming your AI. I am already late. Man, I'm glad. That's amazing. Nobody's a part of Mia. This is brand new. We're just opening this up today. Mike, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Mia is not. This is not an ongoing tool. This is a one-time thing. And the reason that this is so critical is anytime you're using AI for your business, whether it's for marketing, for growth ideas, just for anything, basically, it has to understand who you are. It has to understand what you do, like your brand, voice, everything. And that's really what this is all about. It's all about getting in, having AI help you work through the questions that you have. It's about getting to that point. Now, I've done this for decades. I've sat down with companies, come up with marketing strategies, marketing plans. This is not just something I thought of one day. I'm like, oh, this sounds like a great idea. These are practices that I have had to spend weeks inside of corporate offices and stuffy rooms and whiteboards, just going through with people, helping them understand, walking them through everything. The goal of what Mia does is it takes something that used to take me a week and now put it in 20 to 30 minutes, meaning that by the time you're done, you're going to have a launch strategy. You're going to have everything that you need right there. Bill, how are you doing, Bill? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing amazing. Everybody, Bill is one of my favorite people. He's just fantastic. But the whole goal of this is to consolidate. It's to really get you to that point. So without further ado, we're going to jump into this. And guys, like I said, if you have questions, throw them in. I'm watching the chat. I'm going to be answering. For you guys who are watching this on the playback, sorry, you weren't cool enough to be here on time. But everybody who's here gets my attention. So we're going to have some fun, and we're going to rock and roll with this. So, all right. So the first thing, this is just an entry point. This is what it's really all about here. But we're going to just start with build my brand. And so from here, it's going to talk to you because it's Mia. That's what she does. She talks to you. I'm Mia, your marketing intelligence agent. We're working together to build your growth plan. I'll ask you a handful of quick questions and then build it around your answers. First thing, what's your name? Wow, that's easy. See, we already made this super easy. So put your name in there. Again, now you haven't had to register yet. I think Seth, you were asking if you've already got it, if you've already got the email, if you've already registered. If you've already registered, when it gets to the registration part, it'll already know that you're a registered user, and just keep moving and just keep moving. You can have multiple Mia instances. You can have multiple Mia chats. So if you've got multiple businesses, you can use it for multiple businesses. That's how this works. That's the fun of this. So what's the name of our business? Well, this one's easy, Profit Lifter. And guys, as I'm going through this, I'm actually doing this for Profit Lifter. We're in the middle, like since we've launched Mia, since we're getting ready to start the beta of Nerve next week, we're repositioning Profit Lifter. We're rebranding, working through some stuff. So this isn't just me just throwing crap out. Like, I'm going to be digging in, answering questions, and I'm going to explain to you the thought processes behind it, and that way you can understand, follow it. All right. So what industry are you on? What industry or niche are you in? And guys, I've read these questions 1,000 times. So if I start going fast, just tell me to slow down. I'm more than happy to. Just a short phrase is perfect. So we offer AI automation for marketing and sales. Pretty straightforward. If everything went right over the next 90 days, what would you have happen? Hey, Renard, good to see you. I'm glad you made it today. So like, I have to watch myself because this is where my entrepreneur brain comes in. If everything went right over the next 90 days, what would you have happen? We're going to set some realistic goals here. So let's start with rebrand our assets, launch our ad campaigns, start optimizing for SEO. Short answer, start getting leads and closing sales, right? That's what we're all here to do, is get leads and close sales. One more quick one. What's the single biggest thing holding your growth back right now? And one thing I can tell you guys, look, as you're going through this, the more transparent, the more you talk to it, the more results you're going to get from it, the deeper it's going to go. I'll show you this because this is just it's amusing me. You don't get to see all my folders. Hold on. This is something that I find amusing. This is a growth plan that I did for a client yesterday. And this is what we are working on to get you guys to. So those of you guys who are wondering why you're hanging out, this is 99 pages of a growth plan. And you can see it's going through everything. So now we've got our avatar profile. Now we've got our brand foundation intact. A lot of it. Now we've got position stacking. So it's taking all of our products. Waiting desperately for Mia launching. It's launching now. That's what you're here for. That's what this is. Your 5 unique value propositions that we use. That's what it's included in there. As you can see, there are almost 100 pages, and if you take out the big title pages, it's still a good 80-90 pages of just pure unadulterated content for you. Retargeting playbook. So you have retargeting ad strategies. It actually breaks out the different types of campaigns that you can run. Campaign 1, campaign 2, campaign 3, campaign 4. Like, you see this, we did not hold back anything. The whole point of this, SEO direction. Look at this: keywords, difficulty, search volume, intent. Like, man, like I'm so excited to build that I got to build this for you guys. Terrence, how you doing, brother? Hope you got my message earlier. Your growth plan is actually sitting inside of in Google for you. I already did that for you. So you can see SEO recommendations, local SEO strategy, link building opportunities. Like there's nothing that is like I'm trying to add everything. And as you guys start giving feedback on what's happening and things that you would like to see and what you need, this is only going to get better. And the cool part about it is once you filled it out, like anytime we update it, it'll update for you. So like you don't necessarily need to go back and use it, but when it updates, it will be there and help you out. I'm on the part of making a subscription choice. Oh, for right now, plan wise, just do the free version. And this is not a subscription. Just do the free version. I'm going to give everybody here a free promo code at the end. I don't want you guys dropping money on this right now. You guys are here. You're helping us out. Oh, that's Arnoldo. Arnoldo, good to see you. But as we get going, this is free. You don't need to worry about all that. I'm going to give you a promo code that will give you everything for free. And it's not a subscription, it's one-time cost. But as you can see, marketing SOPs, like we're actually breaking out what's your daily task, 15 to 30 minutes, what's your content posting schedule for social media, tools to use. Like, I mean, I don't know how much cooler I can make this. Oh, wait, I do. I'll show you in the back here in a second. But this is what we're doing, guys. This is why I want you to be in depth. This is why I want you guys to go through this process, really think through, and that's what we're here to do is help you answer those. So what's the single biggest thing holding back your growth right now? Let's be honest. We've had a lot of changes over the past 6 months and ready to launch our new products and take over the world. Why? Because that's what we do every day, Pinky. This part's quick. I want to see what you've already got in place. Just tap the answer. Do you have a website that brings in customers? Why, yes, I do, but we're rebuilding that. Are you running paid ads? Those launch Monday. Do you have a lead magnet? Mia is our lead magnet because that's how cool we are. Are you using a CRM? I better be. That's what we have is a CRM. Do you have a sales funnel? Of course we do. I got a 27 out of 30. Now, at this point, this is going to take you to your we call it the choose your path screen. All you have to do is start for free. Don't need to get fancy. If you have Google, you can continue with Google. Haven't gotten Outlook, no the other ones tied in yet. But if you don't have it, you can put it in there. So we're just going to put our name, Keith, and then if you already have an account and you want to just go through it new, one thing that you could do is hit plus and then add some content on the backside. Let's see if we can make that a little bigger for you. And that will actually divide it out in your email. And then password. Oh, look, I've already got a lot of passwords in here. Choose a password that you can remember. I can't even get it right. Hold on. Phone number. This is so Brett can harass you later. So get your phone number in there. All right. And then from here, it is going to verify your email address. So as you can see, it's going to say verify your email. Now I'm not going to pull up my email. You don't, he already forgot the one he just plugged in. That's okay. Let's see. Here's my code. If you're in Gmail, mine this always shows up under updates for me because that's what codes do. So we're going to verify and we're going to get back to Mia. Okay. Now this is where Mia starts to get fun. This is where we're gonna start really getting in depth here. This is where we're gonna have the strategy. Set my head straight. Does Mia have anything to do with Profit Lifter? Yeah, Seth, I have spent countless hours with our team building Mia from scratch. This is my brainchild. This is something that I have built. that me and my team have built, and this is something that we offer to our clients. Is it integrated in some way with separate standalone product entirely? Yes, but it is a part of Profit Lifter as well. So yeah, but it's designed to plug into Profit Lifter. All right, so now as you can see over here, last week we had talked about this, but there are 7 stages in the funnel that we're building. This is our 7-step process to growing your business. So we've got the first thing you have to do before you ever think about running ads, anything like that, is understanding your brand. Traffic is how once you have a website and your funnel's built and your brand's already developed, how are people going to know about you? How are you going to convert that traffic into actually being somebody, into actually being a lead? And then from there, how are you going to engage with them? How are you going to like right out of the gate, just solidify the relationship, know that you're real? How are you going to nurture them after that? Because 95% of the people that come to your website or that opt in are not ready to take action. So what are you going to do with those people? That's nurture in the marketing. And then conversion. How are we going to convert them? And then how are you going to make as much money as you possibly can off of them? So first, it's going to talk to me. Hey, Keith, fantastic to have you here. I see you're bringing AI magic marketing sales together. We're going to create a solid growth plan and we'll propel your vision forward. Start. What's one thing you wish everybody knew about the incredible work you do? That's a good one. We don't play by the rules. When we see an obstacle, instead of finding a patch, we create new and innovative ways to move forward faster and better. Everyone can learn marketing. We want to be able to help everyone actually execute their marketing. All right. Awesome, Keith. Your focus on innovative solutions and helping others execute their marketing is a powerful combination. Next question. With that distinct approach in mind, what would you say is your perfect client? Now, when you're talking about your perfect client, what I want you to think about is, I'm trying not to sound bad. We're just going to do it. I know it's live and it's out there in the world, but I want you to think about when you talk to that person and they start telling you who they are, you start learning about them, discovering everything about them. The ones that your eyes kind of get big, you're like, my services, my product is perfect for this person. Like, who is that? And it doesn't narrow it. It doesn't. If you don't know, you can watch this. I haven't tested this. We're going to see if this actually works now. I'm not sure. Can you help me? Absolutely. Identify your perfect client is like finding that ideal match who needs to align perfectly with your expertise. Given your focus on innovation and execution, we can start by considering businesses or individuals who are eager to push boundaries, embrace AI, seek hands-on guidance. Think about who could benefit. What do you think? So again, if you guys get stuck, chat with the AI. That's what it's here for. And if it gets loud, guys, sorry, it looks like we've got like storms, possible tornadoes rolling in. So if it gets noisy here, I apologize. So who would benefit the most? We're going to say business owners, from great idea to startup to growing to scaling. So perfect client is one who knows what they want, where they want to go, but not sure how to get there. All right, perfect. That clarity on your ideal client makes so much sense, business owners, and it's going to talk back to you. It does what AI does. It yaps at you. It's what it's supposed to do. I'm just skipping down to the questions here. Now, what do you love to brag about? What's the first thing you tell somebody about why they should work with you? We build cool shit. Like that's my short answer. When people ask me, that's my elevator pitch. Man, we build cool shit. What I like to brag about is this. We don't try to reinvent what has been done for decades. We look forward to what should be there to make our clients' marketing and sales feel seamless. Can we save the chats that we have with Mia, or copy and paste and outside of the software? You don't really need to. By the time you're done with this set, it's going to give you a complete PDF. Like that PDF that I showed you, that's what you're getting at the end of this. So the whole point of this exercise, so you understand, Seth, is that I'm not like these answers, you should answer them one time, but then from there, the growth plan is going to start really elaborating and spelling it out for you so that you can drop it into ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, whatever AI that you're using, whatever LLM that you're using for your business, that you can just drop it in there and essentially have all of these answers right there at your fingertips. So you don't have to go through and reprogram. The entire point of me doing this is the first side of working with any client to be able to build any asset is to have a plan. And so this is developing the framework for the plan. It's putting everything together so that when you start using your AI, that it will actually have all the details it needs. It doesn't hallucinate and jump out there and just start building random stuff. It's actually pulling from a knowledge base that you have. All right. Bold statement really captures forward thinking. Now let's talk about your brand's look, feel, and voice. Can you describe it for me? Let's talk about this. All right, I'm going to be transparent. We are looking to rebrand. Our previous primary color is number 0082CO, but we are not married to it. I would like your suggestions. All right, rebranding. Such an exciting fresh canvas, new vision. Your existing blue conveys trust and professionalism, but we could explore pairing with dynamic colors like bold orange, vibrant green. As for your brand's voice, should resonate with your pioneering spirit, confident, cutting edge, yet approachable. How do you feel about that direction? Yeah, that's everything I need. Found a bug. Oh no. Oh man, I was hoping we were going to get through it. I like this direction. So now, if this happens, just put it in your device. It'll catch it. Do you feel satisfied with your current website traffic? Not really. Great. I'm in the direction, and no worries about the traffic. Not being satisfied is a perfect opportunity for growth. What are you currently doing to drive traffic? So what we're doing here, what we're trying to figure out is like, what are you currently doing? Where are you at in the journey of marketing and advertising? Like, have you started running ads? So we have ads are getting ready to launch on Monday. SEO will be a key point for our rebrand. Social media, believe it or not, I do live streams and post daily. All right. Your proactive approach with ads and daily social media content, that's a solid foundation. Live streams are a fantastic way. All right, next, what have you tried in the past that you didn't like or that just didn't work for you? This is one of my favorite questions that I put in here. Everybody wants to talk about like, oh, you need to do this, you need to blah 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 blah. I hate that because there are some things that you do that you just do not like doing. For example, I love public speaking. I'm good at it. I'm confident. I've done it for years and years and years. It does not scare me to get on camera or to get on stage and present. Some of you guys are going to wet yourself if you try to do public speaking. So you want to avoid that. And that's what this part's for. This is for you to go, hey, look, I don't like networking, or I live too far away for networking. It's not really there. This is your point. This is your time to be able to come in and tell Mia what you don't want to do. So I'm going to put this. What do I not want to do? I know. I hate working trade shows on your feet for 12 hours, talking to everybody, no breaks. Like, it's exhausting. I hate trade shows. So we're just gonna put that there. Perfect. Now I got a clear picture of your traffic landscape. Let's move into the capture phase. And if you notice over here, this is knocking through everything that we're working on, keeping track, so that way you know all the questions are being answered. Next, let's move into capture. What is your number one question people ask you about your business or what you do? Everybody asks about cost. And for us, that objection is so easy to overcome that's not the one I'm really worried about. The big one is going to be Seth, I'm actually blaming you on this answer. This is your fault. This is just another AI tool to use. And then I am burned out of managing all of my subscriptions. Seems like I am always paying some sort of usage fee, making it incredibly hard for budgeting. Don't ask me how I have that. The reason I know that is because this is a real struggle for me as well. Because I mean, AI costs I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like now that AI is out there, they're doing a great job of just creeping up that cost every single time they can. All right, so the question highlights common struggles with subscription fatigue. Your focus on providing seamless, innovative solutions can be the answer they're searching for. What is the biggest benefit and results you bring to your customers? Now, this is one of these questions that I want to take a little bit of time, like really explaining, because this is a good point for us to be thinking about. Like, what are the actual benefits that we're bringing? So, benefits. And if you need additional lines, hold Shift and Enter, and you can expand it up and take as much space as you need to for typing. So you're right there. Benefits. One unified system to run your entire business ecosystem. It's a bold claim, but that's what we're working on. Next, this one is in process, but a business credit line that reports to all the major business credit bureaus to consolidate your AI usage fees, tokens, etc. Simple, transparent billing without the fatigue. What's another one? Insanely fast deliverables. AI systems are built we're going to change that, engineered to actually build your entire CRM, website, marketing, and everything you need for marketing and sales. Okay, constantly innovating. Absolutely. All right, fantastic. That's the warm, fuzzy part. Now, how does somebody typically engage with you for the first time? They get free access to mia.profitlifter.com. Unfortunately, Mia is not self-aware. She doesn't realize that I'm her owner, and that's okay. She does what she's supposed to do. Smart way to introduce your leads to the power of your solutions firsthand. That's everything I need for capture strategy. Let's move into engagement. What are your favorite things to communicate with your clients and leads? So, all right, what we're trying to accomplish here. This is where we're starting to talk about like brand voice. This is where we start talking about like, what are you passionate about? Like, what do people want to actually do with you? Like, what do you want to talk to people about? Here's one of the things I can tell you that like I've ran multiple businesses, exited several. You get to a point of constantly having to fake it. When you feel like you're constantly having to put on a mask or put on a show business like if you're constantly doing what everybody tells you that you should be doing, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to hate your business. I've heard a lot of people talk about because itself is bad, but a lot of times you tell me what to talk about. Now, if you want to talk with me, if you want to talk sports, I live in Kansas City. I barely even get to spell the Chiefs. Music, okay, we can hang on some music. Now, you want to talk about dreams, you want to talk about vision, you want to talk about future, you want to talk about like forward thinking. Me and my wife will hours and hours and hours just talking, and like that's what I like talking about. So for me, and this is me, this is my brand, this is how I want to talk. But I want you to think about like, what are your favorite things to communicate with your clients and leads? What are the conversations that you really look forward to digging into? Now, some of you guys are like nurture people. Like you want to get in there, nurture them, take care of them, and you love that part. Some of you guys are like you're very sales oriented. You want to get in, you want to talk price, you want to overcome objections, you want to get straight to the sale. There's no wrong answer, because what will happen is how you explain it is how your marketing is going to start to be positioned. So it feels like a natural extension of your business. It feels like a natural extension of who you are. So we're going to be talking about innovation, forward, what the future of business and AI looks like, why businesses struggle, and then helping business owners to actually accomplish their dreams. Did my screen share go off? Or was that just you, Brett? Can you guys still see my screen? I'll try it again here real quick. Okay. So it's just Brett's fault. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Just your pretty self. All right. So we answered that question. Next, your equipping business owners. What's the next step you want people to take after they opt in? All right. So next step. So what we're talking about here, what we're thinking about is we're creating our customer journey. So somebody opts in. Somebody is able to see what's going on, or they opt in, they get into a newsletter, whatever. The next thing that they want to do is that you want to think about, like, after they opt in, what is the next step on that customer journey? Where can people see what's the next stage, what's the next step, and what they're accomplishing? So the next question here is, what's the next step? So for us, it's start your 14-day free trial. That's easy enough. What's your favorite way to stay in touch with leads? Man, all you guys are saying no, yes, nothing, no screen share. Is it still no? I just shared it again. And Google does not like me today. Back now. Okay, thank you. All right, very good. All right, so what's your favorite way to stay in touch with people? I love doing this. I'm not great at it. But it is what it is. So we're going to say community. Also, like email, SMS is great. Social media, it's kind of a last resort. My favorite one, AI receptionist and outbound calls community. All right, nice variety. Using AI receptionist comprehension. What's the one thing you wish every lead understood about you before your first conversation? All right, this is a good question. So if I wanted to think, what do I want every lead to know about to understand about us before your very first conversation? We take the confusion out of building complex automated marketing and sales systems. I think that's a good way to put that. That's powerful. Yeah, thanks, Mia. You know me. That's everything I need for the engagement. Let's move into nurture. All right, now we're going to start mapping out our entire 12-month marketing calendar, starting from the top down, 4 quarterly categories, everything else built around these. When someone uses your product or service, what do they actually get? How does it make their life better? This is a great question. This is where you're going to want to start talking about your products and services. So, and don't worry about you don't have to go through and define your primary offer yet. We're gonna, that question is going to be coming up here in a little bit. So, we're going to say unlimited CRM access, free Mia Knowledgebase. Let's change that to growth plan. Nerve dashboard, Sappy account, site access. My gosh, website builder, email. I'm gonna leave those out. We're just gonna focus on our major software platforms. Provide a comprehensive toolkit, access to the resources. All right, how much of a discount or added value could you offer to your existing clients on your products or services? We got 50% baked in because if we're dealing with them and we don't have to worry about resellers, we got the money there. Substantial. How do you feel about public speaking? Love it. Now, again, don't lie. Just because you know you should doesn't mean you have to. The whole point of this is to figure out what your strengths are. There's a amazing book out that I read a long time ago when I started my first business. It's called Soar with Your Strengths. It's an older book, but the whole concept of it is the simple, really dumbed down version is you don't teach a fish how to climb. You don't teach a bird how to swim. You find your strengths and really lean into them. The more you lean into your strengths of what you're naturally passionate at, what you're naturally good at, the easier that marketing and sales is going to be. When you try acting or being someone else, it feels fake. It's that imposter syndrome. I keep coming back to that today. Someone out there needs to hear it. Maybe it's me. But I love it. I love public speaking. It's a great way for me because I just really prefer that. All right, so we've got everything for our nurture system. You can see, guys, this takes a little bit of time. That's why it's a one-time tool. That's everything I need for your nurture system. Let's move into convert. Tell me about your products and services, starting with the primary offer. All right, so primary offer is profit lifter system, complete marketing growth plan with software to fulfill let's not use fulfill, to build and execute the plan. Includes CRM, Access, Mia, Nerve, Sappy, chat sites, and more coming soon. We also have, let's see, we've got done for you. Oh, I missed some chat sites. Let's talk about the tools that we have already. Snap-ons. We've got Profit Shop and done for you marketing and advertising, websites, funnels, automation, email campaigns, social media, ads, search ads, cold email campaigns, SEO, virtual assistants to run your system for you. Yeah, that's good enough start for there. Your comprehensive offering really packs a punch. Yeah, thanks, Mia. You know me. You got me. And I have worked with her this much that, like, if you guys weren't watching, we would be having the conversation could get inappropriate at times. So don't judge me. It is what it is. She's the first AI I've ever fallen in love with. How do your prices compare to your competitors or industry standards? All right, this is a great question because this is my favorite unique value proposition that we're bringing to the table. Nobody else has jumped on because they don't have cool people in there around them like I do. All right, so payment processing, Daryl, that's you. That's not me. I don't process payments. You do that. $297. So we're going to talk about our prices. $297. Get you access to the Profit Lifter system. Including software. Also includes $200 in prepaid, $200 in that we call actions. So action prices. Also includes up to $800 in business credit line for action pricing and purchases of done for you. Assets, yeah, assets, close enough word. It's AI, you can figure it out. Simply put, you aren't paying for software, and you are not being nickeled and dimed every time you turn around. And is that true? Yes, that is true. That is the whole that is part of one of the big things that we're rolling out with Nerve as Nerve starts rolling out in the next couple weeks. NERV will be up to $1,000 business credit line that will report to all the bureaus. And then that way, we're actually trying to figure out how to roll in the costs from GHL and some of the other platforms. Line of credit that like if you come in, you're like, hey, I want the AI storefront. I want you to build me a chat site funnel, just like Mia. I want to build some stuff. I want a VA, stuff like that. That's what the credit line is there for. So instead of having to spend a bunch of money up front, you can spend a little bit up front, stretch it over payments, and build your business credit profile. And I know a lot of you guys are into that, so it's a great tool that you could use. All right. But that's my short little pitch there. All right, comprehensive system, such clear value, $297. Yep, that's cool. Simplicity and pricing really appeals to those weird input. Why do most people say no, or where do you typically lose them in the conversation? I love this question. When you can figure out why people are telling you no, you can start to address it in your marketing. You can start to address it before they even show up, before they opt in. That way you can be more confident knowing that the people who are coming through are actually legit. So why do most people say no? They are afraid of AI, and not physically afraid, but there's a fear of not understanding what is being worked on, and nervous about inconsistent results. Okay. That's everything I need for conversion. Last one, guys. We're getting to maximize. What are the most important metrics you track in your business, or that you wish were tracking? You know what? I will let you decide for me. Big ones are traffic, opt-ins, conversions, retention. Kind of the big four there. Okay. Uh-oh. Where'd you go, Mia? Let's see what happened here. There we go. Sorry, got glitched. My internet's been a little buggy. What is something valuable you could offer a client as a thank you for sending a referral? Oh, that's simple. We have a lot of rewards. 1, reseller program. Earn up to 35% of all fees when you offer our services. 2, a JV. 25% of revenue with high volume traffic, and affiliate 10 to 20% just for referring someone to Profit Picker. All right. What are some of your favorite things customers have said about you? Any reviews, testimonials? I had a friend last night that I was sharing this with. He's like, it was one of my favorite things. He's like, this is, what did he say? Brett, you got anything you want to throw in here? I'm like, my brain's getting mushy here. What are some of your favorite things? Makes it easy. Stupid simple. These are ones I like saying. Moments that stuck with you. This is different. To keep going through it. It's engaging, and the results are really cool. This was from a friend in marketing last night. I didn't make that one up. What is the one product or service you are most excited about closing right now? For me, that is the Profit Lifter system. $297. That's great. Now let me synthesize everything you've shared into a final strategy component. We are at the end, guys. Are you ready? Okay, so now if you are following me along, you should have got your strategy complete. You should see your full marketing foundation. That you can see some of it's kind of ugly right now. We're still cleaning up some of Mia. She's getting pretty. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to hit build my growth plan. And you should pop up on this screen. If you don't, you should be hitting a building screen. But this is the time that we give you your free code. So if you are here, you are going to click unlock my full growth plan, and you will see we've got Stripe connected, but there's a promo code right there, and you are going to type in MIALIVE, MIALIVE. All you have to do is type in MIALIVE and click apply. You're in all 17 deliverables. Whew, I didn't know if that was actually going to work or not, so I'm kind of glad. Now, this screen is going to take a little bit of time, guys, because again, when you're creating an entire year's worth of, I guess I was wrong. I love my dev team. You can see up here, like we kicked it over here fast. So you can see up here, it's generating your assets. It's going to notify you. It's going to ding once it's done. So that's okay. This is going to give you a chance to kind of surf around, see what's here. So now that you're in here, this is going to give you a chance to like really dive into what's going on. So first off, if you look at brand, like you can see there's some of this stuff, business profile. We got our business avatar set up, brand foundation. We've got position stacking. You can see it all right there. And some of this stuff's still being created at the moment. But you can see our growth plan down here is already developed. You can see the ones that are still being built, and you can see our 12-month strategy still being built. You can see it kind of sticking in there. You can see your knowledge base right here. So we're going to take a look at some of this stuff while it's still generating assets. So what this up here is, this is really designed to be a checklist of everything that you're going to need. So I want you to think about this. When you're looking at your brand, there are some things that you're going to need. You're going to need a logo. You're going to need a brand style guide. Like what are your fonts that you're using? What sizes? What's the thickness? What colors are you using? Which primary color? Your call to action color? Your second, third, tertiary colors? Like who are you? Like when people think about your brand, what do they think about? From their website. If you don't have a website, you're not a real business. I'm sorry. Websites are so stinking easy to get now, especially with AI. If you don't have a business, like, come on. I do not buy from a company that does not have a website unless it's a vendor, like a food thing like that. But that's okay. Is stored anywhere online, or do we need to download it and save it? Seth asked, complete PDF plan stored anywhere online. It's stored right here in Mia. But also, it's going to be, this will be completely integrated with Nerve and then tied into your CRM. We're working on automating it and getting it over into the individuals, into your sub accounts. It's a little tricky to get it there. It's taking a little bit of time to build that out. So we're working through that. But if you go through here and look, this first part, these are the assets that you're going to need. Because look, I can't drive traffic if you don't have a brand. Like if you don't have email templates, if you don't have ad creatives set up, you don't have social media posts. Well, you can run ads without social media posts, but these are things that are going to be important for people knowing you, trusting you, and building rapport. Traffic is what you're going to actually need to run traffic ads, meaning paid ad campaigns. You can't run traffic if you don't have a campaign. The creatives, do you have static ad creatives? Do you have video ad creatives, static as in images? Do you have a landing page for your ads? Do you have SEO blog content? Do you have cold email campaigns? Do you have your actual email set up? This is actually all that it goes into when you're creating traffic. When people come to us, they're like, "Oh, I want you to run ads." one does not simply run ads. Like you have to think through, who's my avatar, what's my campaign going to be about, what landing page am I going to send them to, how am I going to capture them, what am I going to do to engage with them afterwards, and then how am I going to get them to click on the platform, what platform am I going to use, what content's going to go into that platform, how am I going to track it. Like there's a laundry list, like it's a laundry list about this big that goes into actually doing all of this. You can see the same thing with capture. You're having a chat site, having lead magnets, opt-in landing pages, webinars, quizzes, CRM pipelines, lead scoring, marketing capture flow, retarget ID, because my friend Daryl that's hanging out in here has the best pixel and some of the best data I've ever seen. You have this? I can say, yeah, we actually have this. When our score is going to go up. Oh, my score didn't go up. Found another bug. But you can see these are all the stuff that needs to be made. Now, if you come down here and look, you can see this business profile. This is going to break this out for you. This is like you can see our key metrics and goals: rebranding, ad campaign, SEO, growth opportunities, market position, current challenges. This is our overall profile. Our avatar profile, Sarah Thompson. Sarah, if you're hanging out with us, congratulations. AI thinks that you're the perfect person for us. I hope we're a match. 38. She lives in New York even. Awesome. Like it's really starting to show who it is: innovative, efficiency, leadership, continuous learning. Like it gets into media consumption, actively reads industry blogs and public. The reason this is so important is because when you get into targeting, this is like having your avatar nailed down is like critical for really being able to target those people that you want to hit. Languages and phrases that they may be using. This is all stuff that you want to watch. Brand foundation, customer centricity, integrity, efficiency, growth driven, innovation, brand voice and tone, like everything. Now, you can see we've got our brand, our complete brand kit. Again, this was something I asked it to take a look at with me. Business snapshot, target audience summary, brand identification, positioning, value proposition, content strategy. Like it just goes on and on and on and on. It goes in there. Ad campaign strategy, innovate with AI, everything, retargeting playbook. Now, awareness. Look, this is your actual campaign strategy. So this is an awareness thing. AI future builders, awareness, audience, platforms, messaging angle, highlight the innovative edge of profit lifter. And if you notice, guys, this isn't saying, hey, like, here is the campaign, here's exactly what it is. The reason that I don't want to go through and just create an entire year's worth of ad campaigns and social media posts and blogs and blah, 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 is because as a small business, as a business that's growing, you're going to get out there and try some stuff. Things are going to change. Your philosophy, your ideas, you're going to refine. It's going to get refined over time. So in order to leave it flexible enough to actually work with you, this is more about programming your AI. That's one of the things that I really want to drive home. This is the programming, so that now you've got an AI assistant, you've got an AI marketer in your AI, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you're using. It's all right there. If you need a sales script, full sales script, discovery question sequence, pain point amplification, solution presentations, objection handling. It even gives you 5 objections. I have time. I have all of this. Price presentation and framework. So for $297, closing sequence. It's all right here. If you don't have a sales script, this is a good starting point. Marketing SOPs. These are going to be like what you're actually using for your business. Step-by-step instructions, log into all social media platforms. Like this is 101 stuff, guys. But this is important because some of you guys don't know where you guys haven't, some of us haven't done the 101, or we just got so busy that we forget about it. So this is going to get us into content posting schedule. This is going to get us into lead response protocols, weekly tasks, 2 to 3 hours. If you can spend 2 to 3 hours a week to run your entire marketing and sales system and ads and everything, like that is the goal here. So you can see, dig around, take a look. I would love your guys' feedback in this as well. If you're in our AI Growth Hackers group on Facebook, you could throw some ideas in there. Let me know what you think. Give me some ideas of things that you would like to see on here. You can see SEO direction, primary keywords, like all the stuff that we've covered. 12-month content calendar. This is, again, this looks like this. This is a bug. I already know about this. We're working on this one. But what this is doing is this is coming in. This is creating the framework. So as you start adding this inside of your CRM, that's what it's going to do. So we're going to click personalized knowledge base. We're going to hit generate. We're going to let it do. We're going to let it do what it does. And guys, if you want to see some more cool stuff, look at this. While it's building that, I'm just going to kick you over here. Everything Profit Lifter needs to grow. So this is for those of you guys who are like, hey, I need to find or I want an AI funnel. I want to build stuff. Cool. Everything that you need is right here. This explains our products as a part of this. Instead of our 14-day trial, if those of you guys who are watching who aren't clients, if you jump in, $29 is going to get you 30-day trial with inside of the CRM. It's just going to get you the CRM. This is going to get you started, get you set up on essential snap-ons, everything that you need there. And then you've got the full system, which I've already talked about because that's what I filled out here. And look, we like this, how much I love our Nerve business credit line. We're actually talking about it right down here. But guys, that's only available with the full system because we got to have something there. I mean, we can't just willy-nilly things here. I mean, come on. So let's go back. Let's see if we're still generating down here. This one takes a little bit to generate. Let's just come up here and hit download all and see if it's going to generate it up here. The PDF is by far the biggest part of this. Okay, there we go. Mia growth plan 2032. 232. All right. Extract all. You have your complete growth plan. Mine was 97 pages. I haven't been able to break 100 pages yet. That's one of my goals here is to break 100-page assets with this. So this is your business profile, everything that's mapped out inside of there, guys. It just gave it to you like you just. Oh, it looks like I'm having some. I got a warning there that I was having some internet. But this is free. This is what that's what the Mia Live promo code is. And if you're rewatching, let me just put that in the chat again so you have it. Mia Live is the promo code. But guys, I want you to go through. Go through your growth plan. Take a look at it. The AI, and if you want to see how I'm using where we are going to be posting daily tips and we are going to be posting daily updates is when, let me just pull this over here, instead of your Profit Lifter Unlimited CRM, you're going to see community, not essentials, community. Click it. There you go. Click the buttons. All right. So in the community, this is where we're going to be. This is where we're going to be posting updates. So as we're building things out, it's going to be right here inside the CRM. Where I'll have live videos there where I'm doing daily that aren't so much like marketing oriented and reaching out to the masses. These are just going to be for the users. These are just going to be for you guys. So if you have questions, jump in here, guys. Throw in questions. The more you give me feedback, the cooler I can make the stuff for you, the better I can make it work. I love to hear back from you guys. Love to hear everything that all of your feedback of what's going on. But now you have a complete growth plan. Now you have just programmed your AI to walk you through everything. So if you want more tips, make sure that you're jumping in the community. I'm going to call this a successful live because we made it through. Only found 2 bugs. Maybe 3, but we're not going to say anything about that. But this is, if you have your growth plan, put it into your AI. Just upload the PDF. That's what it's designed to do. Just upload the PDF. It's going to break down everything. It's going to understand who you are. It's going to give you that foundation of what you're looking for. Now, the other thing is if you get in here and you start looking at it, you're like, I don't love it. Profile's a little off. You see down here, There is a refine this asset with Mia that you can come down here and you can go make it more conversational. Anything that you see in here that you're not happy with, give the AI your feedback. It will come in and update it. If you want to dive deeper, you can chat with Mia here. This is going to be, where should I focus on first? How can I improve my lead generation? Review my positioning. This is here to be able to chat to help you get to that point where you're 100% comfortable with your growth plan. This is your ability to get the feedback. Go, hey, look, you just missed the mark completely here. Because again, guys, it's AI. It's going to hallucinate. It's not always going to hit the mark. It's just like us as humans. Like we're awesome. We do really cool things. We're capable of some really incredible things. But we also make a lot of mistakes. And AI is the same way. The more you understand, the more you realize how much information is at its fingertips, the easier it becomes. AI is not there to replace us. It's there to enhance us. Like, we've got all of humanity's knowledge at the tip of our fingers now with AI. So what Mia's there to do is to help you brainstorm, to help you get it out of your brain, to get it someplace so you have a great starting point to be able to put together your marketing, to put together your assets. Now, that's what we have. That's what we have. That's what we have going on for Mia. Next week, come hang out again. We're going to be diving into Nerve. I'm going to be showing you the ground level of Nerve. I'm going to, like last week, I showed you Mia coming out. Next week, I'm going to show you Nerve coming out. I'm going to show you what we have built. We're going to show you how it's connected to your Profit Lifter account, how you could go in, run reports, build dashboards, connect all your different systems, show you the Nerve bots working, all the cool things that we have going on. Like, next week's going to be fun because it's the next it's the next point of getting there. What's the web link to get to the Mia enrollment screen? There actually is no web link. You actually just go through the chat and then it pops up. If you are in the main chat, there's a little purple button at the bottom left that will go, that you could just go from there. AI has ADHD. Yeah. And guys, funny enough, this is actually hilarious. It's hilarious because I did it for me. I didn't do this for you. But inside of Nerve, I designed Nerve to be friendly for people with ADHD. Because, like, if you ever hear Brett and I in a conversation, you will find out very quickly that we are constantly chasing squirrels. We get really good at catching back up with them, circling back around. So I actually created I created Nerve to be an AI squirrel catcher. So that, like, as you're in there chatting, if you just change directions in the middle of conversation, instead of just derailing the whole conversation, it creates it as a task so that you can come back in and then it'll bring it back up after you've completed something. So that way it's designed to keep us focused. Because look, you think somebody with ADHD is hard to talk to. You talk to a business owner with ADHD, like, it's just next to impossible to have a straightforward conversation for longer than like 5 or 6 minutes. And 5 or 6 minutes pushing it sometimes. But that's the whole point of it. What I'm trying to build are tools that we can use, not tools that we have to comply to use, but tools that actually adapt and adjust to who we are as individuals, and that take who we are, learn our styles, and make it easier for us to operate. So that way we can really focus on making sure that you're getting the most out of your system. So that's all I got for you guys today. As my business is credit card payment processor. Yes, we do have a lot of options for the payment processing that we could talk to you about on that. But that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure, if you're not following us, make sure you like and subscribe. I go live every Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you're a client, start keeping an eye out in the community, guys. I'm going to start dropping a bunch of stuff out there for you guys, because now that our softwares are getting launched, now that we're getting to this place, I got to start creating videos to show you guys how to use all this cool stuff. Like it's no fun to have cool shit that we're building if no one can use it. So we're gonna be dropping videos. And guys, in the community, it's private. People aren't looking. Ask questions. Be transparent. Be open with us. The more that you tell us what you're struggling with, the more that we can create cool stuff to be able to help overcome that and make sure you have the tools that you need. So appreciate all you guys hanging out with us today. Make sure that you get your copy of your growth plan. Again, if you are rewatching, it's mia.profitlifter.com. Promo code is MIALIVE. It can be all uppercase, all lowercase, variation, doesn't matter. It's not case sensitive. But mia.profitlifter.com and then Mia Live. Mia Live is going to be free until tomorrow, till midnight tonight. It goes off at 12:01 tomorrow. But midnight tonight, the live link goes down. But I got a big discount in there for the rest of you guys who are coming back afterwards, where you can still get access. I'm just not paying for it. You're gonna have to help cover the cost with me. So that's all I got for you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and we will see you next time.